Hello, world. Brian here, sharing some thoughts from the road, same job, different uniform, load, locate, deliver, record, repeat. Hopefully, we learn something together, or at least kill some time. Big Ugly Creek. That's where I am right now, the Big Ugly Creek watershed, right where Logan County brushes up against Lincoln County. Somebody named that creek Big Ugly, and it stuck. Been on the maps that way since the early 1800s. Nobody ever petitioned to change it. I respect that. West Virginia has been called ugly for a long time, by people passing through, by writers who came to document the poverty, by politicians who used this place as a punchline. Ugly mountains, ugly industry, ugly economy. There's a whole tradition of outsiders deciding what this state looks like from a distance, and then there's Big Ugly Creek, which got there first, named itself, didn't wait for anyone's opinion, just said, yeah, this terrain is rugged and the valley is narrow and the ridge comes right down to the water and it's not what you'd put on a postcard. Big Ugly. Come find us. Now, local folks will tell you there's another version of that story. That Big Ugly Creek didn't get its name from the terrain at all. That it got named after an actual man. Early settler, the story goes, whose face was reportedly so memorably unfortunate that the whole watershed ended up carrying his legacy. Can't verify that, but I've heard it from people whose grandparents heard it from people who claimed to have known his people. West Virginia lore has layers like that. Could be the terrain, could be the man, could be both. Maybe he showed up and the settlers looked at him and then looked at the creek and said, yeah, that tracks. Either way, somebody out here got immortalized in the most honest way possible, and 200 years later, I'm driving a dash cam through his namesake and finding it beautiful. Look at it though. Look at that ridge line, that green. The way the road follows the creek like it has no choice, because it doesn't. There's one way through this country, and it's along the water and always has been. Lincoln County, right over that ridge, is one of the poorest counties in the United States by most measures. Has been for decades. The statistics are real. But statistics about a place and the place itself are two different things, and I've learned that pretty well driving routes out here. The number on a spreadsheet doesn't tell you about the morning light on these hills, or the fact that somebody's got a garden going in that bottom land that'll feed their family through the fall. Big Ugly Creek. I think whoever named it might have been having a hard day, or maybe they just had a sense of humor. Either way, I drove out here on purpose to see it, and I'm glad I did. Thank you for riding with me. We are in this together. Keep going.